Hey guys, this is Meg with ModernRoots. Today I am makeup free to give you guys some makeup lessons on GloMinerals and to answer some of your most popular questions in store. I think that starting with fabulous skincare is the way to go with especially GloMinerals and how it works with makeup. I just washed my face, no makeup on, and I'm going to be using first our Face Silk Serum. This is made by us at ModernRoots and developed by me. It's a high hyaluronic acid blend that really gives you a glossy, beautiful, dewy appearance. So I'm going to be using this first. This goes with the makeup really well. So I'm actually, because I'm putting it under makeup, I'm only going to use about a half a pump, which is not very much. For those of you that are extra dry, go ahead and use more. This just creates a nice barrier for your makeup and also gives you that dewy, lovely complexion and helps the foundation glide better. Next, I'm going to be using our Luminescent Eye Under Eye. This really helps. It's got orchid stem cells in it, so it helps regenerate skin cells quicker, which is really helpful around delicate eye area. It doesn't burn and it's very gentle. This also has sodium lactate and chaga extract in it for the antioxidants. So just a tiny bit, I'm going to dab around my eyes. Today I'm going to be using something called Luminous foundation. It's got diamond dust powder in it, so it does give you that soft baby doll look. While bronzing and chiseled looks have been in the past, we're kind of moving towards more of a softer look in 2024, and I'm going to show you how to get that, especially with our Luminous. My color is tahini. Usually in the winter, I can even be a little bit lighter than that. I'm only going to use a quarter of a pump. First, I'm going to take it and dab it where I want it. Then I'm going to use the Angled Complexion brush by GloMinerals. See how this Luminous starts to glow, and it also covers really well and has a natural SPF. As a makeup artist for over 20 years, a big question that I get is after I do somebody's makeup and then they go home and they do their makeup, they come back and say, I'm doing it all wrong. How am I doing this wrong? The typical answer is you're just using too much product. You can dab a little bit on and then move the product with a brush. That not only saves your product, but it makes your skin look more natural and has more of a translucent appearance while still being enhanced. Now that our foundation is on, really lightly, but see how it goes with that Luminous foundation and the Face Silk Serum really well, where you get this little bit of shimmer, a little bit of glow that looks really nice and natural. It helps even the skin tone and gives you that enhanced look. Next, I'm going to be using the Luminous Brightening Concealer. I love this concealer. I am super tough to love any product anymore because I'm kind of a product junkie and have tested thousands of products on the market. This color is golden. I typically fall into the golden range, so if you're the same color, this is going to be you. It's not chalky and it looks like skin. I do the top of my eyelids as well because we naturally have a pink or purple undertone from the blood vessels. This helps even out that skin tone, makes your eye pop a little more. Now I don't look as tired. Some people will do a concealer first and then a foundation. Using the concealer on dark spots or on blemishes, you can use before your foundation. Because I'm doing my eyes and I want my eyes to look really bright and give you that natural baby doll look, that very soft, shimmery look that we're gonna go for, I like to place it on top of the foundation in this case. Next, I'm gonna set my foundation. I like to set my foundation with our TriPeptide face mist because it is a UV protection against radiation. It helps protect, but it also helps fade age spots. Then I'm going to use the texturizing brush. This is a dual fiber face brush. It's got different lengths and it doesn't allow you to press or move the product out of your face. It helps to just stabilize that product. It also helps set the makeup and wear longer throughout the day. I think that the chiseled look is kind of on the way out on 2024, even though it's fun to still contour. You can use the bronzer, and that's the Sunlight bronzer that I really love to use. I'm gonna just dust my face with it just a tiny bit to give me a little bit more life, and I'm gonna go in with that angled Complexion brush again. I am hardly using any, you probably won't even see it. I don't wanna use too much, and then I also like to define my jaw. So if you want to define your jaw and make it look like you have a stronger jawline, you just rub along the bottom there. See how it starts to create more of a shadow? And I just dab a little there and there. And this is going to help define the shimmer where we're putting the shimmer that gives us that baby doll look. Okay, next up, we're going to be using a blush called Passion. We have several blushes with GloMinerals. Every single one's awesome. This is not a cream blush, but I do love their cream blushes as well. Then I'm going to go in with the powder blush brush. And I'm just going to tap the product where I want it first. I go heavier on the cheekbone in the front because to get that baby doll look, to get that really soft, natural look, it's better to go in heavier here than on the back end. And then I do chin, nose, and forehead. And the reason is because it's like instant life. It gives you just that natural blushing look of somebody that's young, youthful, feels really good about their skin. And that's just with a tiny bit of blush. Next, I'm gonna create that shimmer that I've been talking about. These are awesome. They're called the Skin Glow Powder Highlighters. And I'm gonna use the lightest shade because that baby doll soft, really porcelain skin look really starts with a light color. So I'm just gonna put it on my finger. It's extremely shiny. Try to get that on there. I'm gonna go right on the top of the cheekbone. I'm not gonna go in the eye area because I'm not gonna enhance any wrinkles that I have around there. But as you can see it go on, if you get too much on the front, just blush it back. Again, down the nose, tip of nose, chin, and forehead. And I blend this out really well. Lastly, we're gonna go a little bit under the brow, and then we're gonna work on our brows next. Some of the most popular items at GloMinerals are our Cream Stay Shadow Sticks. We've been moving away from powder eyeshadows because these have a shadow primer in them, so they stay on really well. You can use them as a liner or you can use them as an eyeshadow. If you're going to use it as an eyeshadow, you rub it on, and then you have about 15 to 20 seconds to play with it before it starts to set up. And then it turns into an eyeshadow, which is really fun. And then you can put your liner on afterwards. Depending on the shape of your eye, I like to build up the back end of my eyeshadow or my liner first so that I'm wearing more on the back end than the front end. This creates more of, not necessarily a cat eye, but it opens up your eye to make your eyes look bigger than what they are. I'm only gonna do a tiny bit underneath, and I'm gonna blend that. And I'll show you how I blend both the top and the bottom. Blending, you need a good blender brush. And this is the crease brush. You can also use it on liners like the Cream Stay Shadow Sticks. The Cream Stay Shadow Sticks come in all sorts of colors. I think there's 10 or 12 colors now, and they're pretty awesome. What people don't realize about these is there's a sharpener on the back end. If you want more of a point, you just simply sharpen on the back end and it gets pointier. Otherwise, you can leave it rounded for more of an eyeshadow look. One of my favorite products at ModernRoots is our GloMinerals Lash Thickener and Conditioner. It's often overlooked because people don't think that they need it. They think that they just go right to a mascara, and you absolutely can. However, you get the most length out of your lashes, depth, and volume when you use this. Not only does the lash conditioner and thickener help your lashes look better, it also protects them. After applying the lash thickener and conditioner, your eyelashes are white. And then I wait about 15 seconds before I apply my mascara. One of my favorite products also at GloMinerals is the water resistant mascara. It took me years to try this because I don't like waterproof and I don't like water resistant. However, this comes off with our face washes like the mineral face wash, our pumpkin hemp face wash, or even our blue tansy oil cleanser. This helps so good for your makeup to stay on better, your mascara, and not to end up wearing it down here. Don't be afraid to go in and get those little tiny ones on the ends. Showcase your entire lash line. See how mascara just totally starts to pull in your look? Makes your skin look nicer, makes your eyes look brighter. And that's why I love the water resistant mascara. Next, we're gonna do our brows. GloMinerals has these micro brows that I love to use. They look like hair, and especially with your application, it's a tiny little tip. And this one that I'm gonna be using is Raven, which is actually a little dark for me, but big brows are in, so we're gonna thicken up our eyebrows, but not too thick. This is how they look if you're doing little strokes, which I'm going to show you today. We're going to make these very hair-like features for our brows. One of the best tips I can give you about brows, a lot of people will come in and say, I don't do my brows. One of the best tips I can tell you is go lighter if you're not used to doing it, but also step back from your mirror so you can actually see your brow, how it lays out. When you're too close, it's really hard to see how it's laying out in the big scheme. See how I'm starting to make it thicker and bigger by doing these little strokes? Another tip and trick is that when you're going to do the back end of your brow, don't go straight down. That's not how the hairs land. They actually are like this angled horizontal line. So if you do little hairs like that, it actually looks like brow hair. Just like so. Then I'm going to buff it out just a little bit, not to take the hair-like features out, with the back end. So that's my left brow, how it starts to form and shape the eye and make the eye look bigger and brighter than this side. I also have trouble with my right brow, which all of us have one. So I'm going to show you on this brow how I'm going to also make it look like this one. Instead of moving the micro brow liner, move your head instead and keep your brow liner in the exact same spot. Now our brows are finished. To get that really soft baby doll, clean skin look with bright eyes, I'm going to be using our natural precision lip pencil. These are a resin, so if you try to sharpen these with like a Target or a Walmart sharpener, they don't do so well. It's not the actual product itself. It's nice to have a really nice sharpener in your makeup bag, and I have had this, as you can see, he's really worn out. However, it works great. I've had this for over 10 years. There's a little clip in here that you can take out and make a sharp point, or this will be, if you keep it in, a blunt point, just like you bought it new. I usually like to sharpen to that point. A tip and trick for lips, if you want a fuller look, and who doesn't, you're gonna start from the bottom and go up. So first we'll do our V, and today I'm going to be doing more of that softer look, so I'm going to fill in the V a little bit. I'm going to pull it back to where I can create a bigger line on the outside of my lip. Most people have two outside lip lines and you don't even know it, but we're going to be doing the very outside, almost outside of our last lip line. I'm going to start from the bottom up to give a fuller lip look. And then on the bottom, I'm just going to go on the outside line. Rub your lips together. I'm also going to use this as a liner lipstick and not do anything with the fill-in, but I do love to use our Bubble Guppy lip balm on the inside to create more slip. It's not super glossy, but it gives that really nice soft look. If you feel like your outside line is too dark, rub your finger on it. To complete our look today, I'm going to go back in with this Champagne Skin Glow highlighter, and it's a shimmery powder, and I'm going to touch up the areas that I want to create more shimmer or more light reflection. A little under the brow. And I kind of blend this down into my eyelid since we didn't use much for eyeshadow, just that one color in the Cream Stay Shadow Stick. I'm going to do a little down my nose, tip of nose, chin, and a little on forehead. And then lastly, what I really love to do to create that soft pout is a tiny little bit of this in the center and on the thick, full part of your lip, and it just creates that little bit of pout. When I am all done, I do like to spray myself with the TriPeptide face mist again, just to set the makeup. I do try to avoid my eye area and set my makeup good. Remember, it's not about using a lot of makeup, it's how to use the makeup in the right spots. That completes our look today, the soft baby doll going into 2024, really clean skin look, while also starting with the base with hyaluronic acid and some really good moisturizers to blend in all of that beautiful makeup, but in a soft, gentle way. We use GloMinerals makeup in our store, we sell it online and in the store, Modern Roots Natural Soaps and Body Care, and we can't wait to color match you.